Right. So, as part of our techno-functional learning itself is concerned, today we are going to discuss about the web services because when we are especially working on some integration projects, developing some APIs, right? So, creating some web services to develop some communication itself is very important. In this regard, it's always important for us to understand about the web services here when we try to understand this, because this is a kind of system which what are the open protocols which has some unique URL addresses and as well as maintaining communication between two different applications, especially uh, through through web. Basically, uh, being a platform and as well as technology which is independent. Normally, web services will act as a mediator, so which can be connected all type of applications across web regardless of the programming language that we are using. Either it can be Java or we are connecting with .NET applications and all that. So such compatibility which is possible to open standards and as well as web services when we are developing any communication happens through data exchange formats. Either it can be, like we are using some XML formats, JSON formats, and all. At the same time, other protocols of communication. So here, normally we need to understand two different components we see. One is about the client, which is a service consumer, and as well as a server, which is a service provider. Usually, when a client requests the server to get or save the data, for example, if you want to sign some we want to find some place on Google Maps from the mobile phone. In this case, application on the mobile device is a client, while Google Map Services is a server, right? So that runs the required data upon your request, wherein companies majorly uses active web services for common tasks, for instances when they want to integrate any kind of payments to their platforms, or they want to register users on the new website through any Facebook or Google credentials. So further, generally, these web services are something which normally we will be creating. So normally, developing and using web services is a day-to-day activity. For example, when we are trying to integrate with weather forecast, we want to know using Google Maps and all, or other examples for web services in day-to-day, something that we can do it. But there is some line of difference wherein you need to know about web services to API, because you may be knowing, right? So because when we are going for integrations, even APIs also we use. Whether it can be web API or SOAP API or RESTful API and all that. So are these are same? Web services and API are same? If yes, in what way? If no, what, right? So that part I'm going to discuss in the next session.